Hey, Ray, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us on the Geekcentric podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We're
Yeah.
talking to you,
Yeah.
and we have been loving this show. We've been loving your performance.
Oh, thanks.
One thing that we've always talked about is how Carol's immunity isn't framed as a gift. Did you approach playing her with more of a sense of loss rather than having this superpower of immunity?
Well, I think that it was very important to me and Vince and everybody on the show, down to hair, makeup, costumes, all of it, that the grief be real, the grief of losing her partner, her loved one, somebody that clearly was her buffer as the misanthrope that she was to the entire world. But she also lost everyone, and she also lost her career. She also lost her reason to get up in the morning. Like, it's profound grief and an existential grief because there is no end to it. And it was important for us that be authentic and be because Vince Gilligan's fans and audiences are so intelligent, and I think that part of the reason they love his shows is because the intelligence is rewarded, and it is assumed instead of not assumed by not telling you exactly what to think, and spoon feeding what's going on and making sure the song lets you know when it's sad and all of that stuff. So we wanted to, honor that by saying, like, grief isn't just over the next day. There's a reason that she doesn't get up and take a shower and put makeup on tomorrow, because grief is its own temporary kind of insanity, and Carol's is being existentially drawn out to God knows how long. However, I didn't come at it of like the objective is to play the loss. It's the burden to doing anything. And so Carol, and I feel like it's this huge, premise through this sci-fi lens, examining what is actually very small human nature behavior. And even though I have not been in that exact circumstance, and I would assume the viewers have not either, I think most of us have grieved someone or witnessed somebody grieving somebody, and it's its own kind of temporary insanity. And it is sometimes very hard to even get up off the floor. And Carol, this very reluctant hero, has this thing just scratching from the inside saying, somebody has to fight. And I think she was sincerely hoping somebody else would. I mean, even when we went and did the scene where she goes to Spain to meet the others, Vince was telling me, he was like, she hopes someone else has a great idea. She just wanted to, like, bring, cups and plates to the rebellion, not lead it. So she's this extraordinarily reluctant hero, but she can't let go of, like, what she thinks is worth fighting for, and what she thinks. I don't even think she ever used to sit around trying to define what makes us human, but she knows that individual thought should be fought for, and that there is something wrong with what's going on. And that's what makes her it's like the 500-pound sandbag is on her when she's laying down or watching Golden Girls, and no matter and how tired she is after, freaking putting pavers all day over her wife's grave, being reminded of that loss, physically exhausted. And right when she slumps in the chair, that bag goes over and she sees that barcode. And it's that thing that, like, I don't know about you, but, like, I remember I was in New York after 9/11, during 9/11, and we got called back to go to rehearsal before anybody knew exactly what was going on for a play I was doing. And I was like, that's insane. Like, who cares about plays right now? And then I realized how grateful I was for somebody to tell me to put pants on and tell me that I needed to be somewhere by 10 a.m. And I think that's how Carol feels in that moment of, like, at least I have a job. It is both being reluctant hero, but it is also a distraction and a relief from just sitting under the 500-pound sandbag.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, your performance is absolutely phenomenal in this show. We do have to begin to wrap, but I just have to say there's a moment in episode 8 between you and Zosha where she kisses you, and the just the look on your face is one of the most incredible things I've seen on TV. That internal emotions just crashing into each other. That I have no idea how someone is able to do that. You did such a wonderful job.
Thank
So
you.
I needed to let you know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Complicated
Absolutely.
moment.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Sure.
Again, you're incredible. The show is incredible. And we can't wait to see where Carol ends up.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys.